You know,
3 minutes.
Maybe I'll go ahead and there we go. I'll change it for just real quick. Actually,
Hello.
Hi, everybody.
Hello, everyone.
yeah.
Welcome to the show.
We are going to share out eventually. That's what we're doing now. So if you like us and you're here, go ahead and share out. Let me see.
I'm looking for something, and I don't know what I'm looking for. Let's see here. All right.
Okay.
Now that's not going on either.
Are you going to share in beginners, Mel?
Go ahead and share. It's fine. I haven't gotten to the sharing just yet. I'm gonna hear in just a second. Where in the hell is it? Oh, I have Purple Dance cash or PayPal up, and then my Cash App, and let's see here.
Anybody sharing Jules or Rose's group? If not, I will.
Okay, go ahead if you would.
Okay.
And let me see him go. Oh geez, touched up the makeup a little bit. I can't believe I smeared it because it's out in the rain. All right.
Okay, guys, we are sharing out, so just give us a minute.
And that's right. I gotta get to the YouTube channel. And I'm going to the studio.
Hey, everybody. We'll get to you hellos in a minute. Let us share out a little bit.
Hi, Liana. Hi, Matt. Love to have you on board.
Hello, guys. Lovies.
Big kisses, Liana. Thanks for joining us, Brenda.
Oh, it shows me for YouTube. That's weird. Okay. And I'm trying to get into my studio, and that's not what I want.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know how to do it. Let's see here. And I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. Okay, so I don't know how to get into my YouTube studio. That's fun.
Okay. All right. Hey, everybody. Sorry, I was sharing out. So if you like us and you want to share us out, just hit that share button. We'll be so happy.
Yep, it's
Sharing is caring.
Yes, please.
I'm not as clever as these ladies. I can't comment at the same time that I'm on here. But that's okay. Melanie comments for my Sacred Dragon page for me because she can do two at a time. I'm in the rafters with the audience again. Aw, you're sweet, Jewel. Oh, Brenda's here too. There's Liana.
I'm trying to find the. There it is.
I'm thinking I know what my adventure is, Mel, but not if I pull it off. What's your adventure? I want to know. I want to go on an adventure. All I did today was sleep. Oh, I got my nails done today too, so that was a little cool. But
Well, Liana would just be blowing shit up. We know Liana loves to blow shit up.
How is everybody tonight? Anybody want to have a topic they would like to discuss? We are here for you all.
And if anybody knows how to get into the YouTube studio, please let me know, because I cannot fucking figure out how to get in there. I'm trying everything.
I am not good with electronics.
I want to get to my dashboard. There we go. I got it. Found it. Okay. I found it. All right.
Yay.
And now I just need to share out here. And
oh, guys, I want to show you these pretty things. I got this deck the other, like a couple weeks back. Oh, wait. I don't think they can see me because you have that thing on the screen.
Oh, here.
Never mind, I can't share with you. I'll share with you guys in a minute. But I got this lovely, lovely deck.
Here we go.
I wasn't sure I was going to like it because it's a Jane Austen deck. So I'm like, I love Jane Austen because she's a really good author. But so I wasn't sure. So this is the back of the cards. But these cards are, I really like them because they have this like matte type finish and they feel almost like they're it's thicker than the normal tarot cards, so they're like super cool. They feel almost like
so they're like a canvas, Sarah? Yeah, like a canvas.
They feel like canvas, and it's like some of them. Like, look at these cards. I love them, and it's almost like they're painted on there. And it's set up like it's a tarot deck, but it's not set up like a normal tarot deck. It's set up exactly like a playing card deck.
Wow.
Like, I really love these. Like, you see, it doesn't have the traditional tarot card meanings. This is the six of clubs, but it's got it says the tower on it. The only cards that are identified as like tarot cards are the major arcana, and the card that correlates with the major arcana. They put like this one's the tower. They put that up on the top. But I really like reading with regular playing cards, so I kind of like it.
So they're like Lenormand.
Kinda. Lenormand cards are different than tarot because they don't have the suits on them most of the time.
That's right. Yeah. And that's why it shocked me.
Yeah, and Lenormand cards they have more basic pictures than tarot cards, and they correlate with aspects of life rather than going into deeper detail like you'd be able to go with a tarot deck or an oracle deck. So Lenormand cards are more for like the big picture of your life, in my experience anyway. I mean, you can use them to refine some of that, but it's a little harder to do.
Okay. Spammer, Lynn Smith.
Oh, you should be able to see us now, Matt. Melanie put a thing over top of us.
And we've got a spammer called Lynn Smith.
We talked about the full moon energy a little bit yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before? Yeah, it was yesterday. My days are all confusing. Oh no, we have a spammer.
I'm getting it.
I'm sorry, Lynn. It's not an accurate reading when you have to ask people to come and get one off you. Yes.
Yeah, you do your own readings, do your own live videos. Bye. Yeah, spammers, we can't figure out how to keep them gone. But I feel much better today. I worked so much this past weekend, so much. But I finally had some time to like take a nap, so I feel a little better. So I slept for 6 hours this afternoon. Whoops. But I got my nails all pretty. I did them for spring. You want to see? Look at how cute they are.
Nice.
Aren't they cute? I love them. Like little sunflowers. I like darker nails because then they don't show crap underneath them because, you know, I'm always mucking chicken coops or whatever. But I wanted something for spring, so I added a little flower. Yeah, we poofed that spammer, Liana. After I come to one of these, I always get contacted by them. Oh, no, I'm so sorry, Brenda. Let us know if we don't catch them because we try to ban them all so they don't contact anybody like right away because we don't like spammers. Spammers no spamming. Yeah, it was a nice nap. I really needed it. We worked I think
Swiper, no swiping.
I know, right? We worked 27 hours this past weekend at an estate sale. So Saturday evening, Sunday, and Monday, we worked 27 hours. So I got like, I think 6 hours of sleep. So I needed a nap. Oh, thanks, Jewel. Brenda says, there she is. I'm still glowing. Glad to hear that. Hopefully everybody is doing well tonight. The energy's weird today. It was like here, it was like partially overcast, but then it got a little sunny and then it went back to overcast. So it was really unusual here because, you know, it's overcast. You're like, I'm kind of tired.
I put all my cards were out last night. All my crystals were out last night. Anyway, so I wander outside at about, would have been 1 o'clock in the morning. And yeah, do not put your cards out in a full moon when it is winter because dew will sit on your cards.
Oh my God, did you have that happen? Rebecca, you should have put them in a plastic bag.
I know now, right?
Words of wisdom from Rebecca.
You should have seen me with the tea towel and a couple of tissues running around making sure
trying to protect your babies. We're pretty good tonight, Michael. How are you doing?
Hi, Michael.
Brenda says it was a pink moon. The moon looked kind of weird yesterday when I looked at it.
Yeah.
The moon was deformed. It was like all kinds of. It was like a deformed soccer ball or something.
Yeah, Jewel said, wasn't it the moon in Scorpio?
Yes, it was a full moon in Scorpio at 7 degrees.
So
when the 7 degrees, when the moon hit 7 degrees Scorpio, it was at that peak. Starting with the official, and then we stay within those energies for 3 days, because the moon stays the same up to 2.5 days. So we're still in the full moon effects of the energy, just not at the peak of it.
Yeah. Hi, Angel. Matt says he was watching a video on Tesla building a generator using the shape and the location of the pyramids, and based on the sacred numbers, it was pretty wild. I watched a couple of videos on that, a couple on on Gaia, a couple on the History Channel. I always find them very interesting. Tammy says,
yes,
Rebecca,
Michael, we are.
You have said you were doing that.
You would have warned me. Thanks, Tammy. I know you would have. I wish I had. Yeah.
I don't know about everybody else. Michael wants to know if y'all have been sleeping in weird sleep cycles. I know I have been, but that's mainly because of work. We've been working unusual hours, so my sleep cycle is always changing, it seems like, anyway.
Me too, Michael. Yep, experiencing really weird. I'm a person that usually stays up all night, but the last couple of nights I have been going to sleep at a reasonable hour and waking up early. So yes, I'll have to agree with you on that, Michael. There is a little bit of experience. And not only that, I've had a few people off the rails with this moon, asking really odd questions, diving deep into their own psyche. So yeah, it's been really ominous, So I have to agree with you, Michael. Good observation, darling.
Brenda said when she looked at the moon, it looked fine, but when she photographed it, it was pink. Interesting. Jewel said she hasn't been getting sleep, so her sleep's been way wonky. Let's see. Matt says, I think he had a line on free energy, but it's been suppressed. Yes. He did. Yes. Tesla wanted free energy for everybody. He didn't want he didn't want people to have to pay for it because energy prices are outrageous, and he developed a way, which they are suppressing, to generate enough energy for everybody to use and be very, very minimal cost. And they're not sharing that with us.
No, it's true. Actually, Sarah, we had a bloke here that's down at Wingham, and he in the 1980s, he found our how to make a car run off water. That's all you needed was a bit of water, steam.
Yeah.
But he made it so that the water was your petrol. Okay.
Okay.
He took it to General Motors Holden over here, and the file got lost, and he was never found, and it was shelved. So
yep,
they don't want us to know.
Yep, they killed him, got rid of him. I remember that.
They did, yeah. But what Tesla's biggest thing is that there's ley lines in the earth, and that's what the pyramids are on. So Matt's getting there, okay? Tesla knew that the ley lines in the earth that run all over the earth, which is our grid, all have energy. And that's what, if you look up Tartary people, right, and mud floods, you'll find that a lot of our old buildings were built in spires which use natural energy from the earth, and you didn't have to pay for electricity. We actually had electric cars from a Japanese company 100 years ago that was shelved by the petrol companies. So you're right, Matt, that we already have free power here on this earth, but there are too many people in the higher echelons that make us suffer, and we should be paying it. And if you ask most people in this world, it's their electricity bills that are actually killing them to live.
Yeah, that's actually true. And these people up in the higher realms of government, they just want to make money. That's why they don't want it to be free and accessible to everybody else. They want to profit off it.
That's exactly
Brenda
right.
says.
Yeah.
Brenda says you can see the photos of the moon if you go to her page. Is that your regular page, or do you have like a business page? Oh, you know who's Matt also took wonderful pictures. I don't think he took them of the moon, but he took them of the sunset the other day, and they were gorgeous.
Oh, yes, I actually did. Matt, was that Matt?
Yeah. Yeah, he takes really good pictures of the sunset.
Yeah, they were really nice. Yeah. You're actually right, Matt. The big oil would suffer, but it's not only that. I mean, we've got a lot. The timber industry has got a lot to answer for too, because if we'd done hemp 100 years ago, we actually can grow hemp 3 times faster than we can grow forests, and all of hemp is sustainable and it's medicinal. But we couldn't have that. See, the timber industry decided that they could. Yeah, exactly. They couldn't make enough money off it, so that was it. It was called illegal. And if it's illegal, then there's a premise for people to be charged for it. So yeah, same as tobacco. I mean, you can't grow a tobacco plant here in Australia. You get in very big trouble, you know. And I think it's disgusting. I mean, if you really want people to stop smoking, make them grow their own tobacco, make them cure their own tobacco, you know, make them roll their own tobacco, and you watch how many people will actually give up smoking because they realize how much of a process there is in it.
Yeah, I agree with you.
We're on the same wavelength, Matt.
Matt's typing the same thing you're saying. I need to visit. Jill says she needs to visit Egypt and see the pyramids in person. I really want to do that as well, but you know, money.
Yeah, I know.
Wish I had the money to just go.
Well, you can actually go, okay? Anybody can go to Egypt. Really, you can. If you walk in the astral realm and you know how to do the astral stuff, you can go and visit Egypt and walk around all you want.
Yeah, that's true. But I think she meant more in the physical. She wanted to go in the physical body.
Yes, I know. Yeah. One of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. Yes, of course you'd want to go. Yes, Henry Ford did
really
have a
go in person.
He did.
Another place I want to go is Ireland, because I have my ancestors from, well, they're really from Scotland, but they lived in Ireland for so many generations. I'll have you shipped. My husband's going to ship me to Egypt. My husband's going to ship me to Egypt.
Oh, that's so cute.
He's such a darling.
He loves
me and never wants to be separated.
Oh.
Yeah, right. He wants to ship me to Egypt. He's like, I'm sick of your crap.
Oh, we're triggering songs in Tammy's head. Oh, I love that. Tell us the songs, Tammy. Tell us the songs.
Sing with us. we are rather restricted. It should be easier, but it's not. We're suppressed in so many ways. Yeah, I think you're right, Jewel, and I think people don't realize how suppressed we actually are because they don't realize what is there to be repressed from. And you really have to dig to get these. Oh my God, you are triggering songs in my head. Yeah. What songs are we triggering? Yeah. I mean, come on, tell us.
Yeah, I want to know too. I want to know
Liana
too.
says Ireland and Scotland is a great idea. Yes, Scotland, Ireland, and Alaska, the Northern Lights.
Well,
I haven't been to Alaska, but my husband actually lived in Alaska for a little while.
And Last Dance by Mary Jane. Oh,
Brenda, whose picture does she have? Brenda said the spammer Lynn has your photo. I don't know whose photo she has. Look up Henry Ford's hemp car. That's what Matt told you to do.
Oh, I'm so flattered. Spammer took my photo. Ah.
Did it take your photo?
Oh, I don't know. I was just being a smarty.
Mel's quiet. I don't think I've ever heard her this quiet.
Oh,
all right, guys. Does anybody want a reading?
Doing.
Because she's muted. That's Kirk.
Grow weed. It grows fast. You don't need pesticides if you use it as a hedgerow. It could be one of the answers. As hedgerows? Yeah. It can be used to heal as long as you use it and don't abuse it. I agree. I use it for healing. I make a salve with the actual plant. I agree. Weed and
you say that
and bamboo actually both of them grow very fast, and both of them can be used in very similar ways, but we don't use them to make our clothing. We don't use them to make any of the items that they can be used for, but they grow so much faster than the trees. So if we use them instead of using the trees, we would still have all of these forests and everything like that. What the heck?
It's your picture, Sarah, that they used.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Oh, did they use my
actually I just got the picture, and she must be swapping it out because I just now grabbed it. And
what picture is it?
Here, I'm gonna go show you guys.
Just message me. I'll give you the recipe.
Dragon?
It doesn't have a whole lot of ingredients in it, so it's pretty easy.
That's what they were using.
Yes,
hemp is one of those accumulator plants, meaning if there is a toxic chemical in the soil, it will take it up and readily. Yeah, you're right. It is. Oh, I guess she thinks I'm beautiful, guys. Separated. What picture did she use?
Oh, I have it on the overlay. Don't you see it on the overlay?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, it's right there.
I don't see any overlay.
Crap.
Here,
I see two Rebeccas.
Yeah, that's the picture she used.
Oh, she used Rebecca's picture.
Oh, hang on.
I thought you said she used mine.
Oh no, she used Rebecca's. Don't you see it on the overlay?
I do see it on the overlay.
No, she used her own. Yeah, I thought it was. Yeah. It's almost like she's put us together, Sarah. It's like she's melded our faces together.
Yeah.
You would
did.
You would.
She probably did. Well, crazy lady. Well, back to our show. Does anybody want a reading tonight or have a topic they want to chit chat about?
Yes, you fucking did. It's Rebecca. She's been hacked. I love that.
Yeah, talk about
Hack away, hack away.
I guess they just really like us, Rebecca.
okay.
Yeah, we're just beautiful, darling. See, that's the.
And they're getting out of control. Facebook needs to do something about it.
Yeah, and I mean, yeah, it was very crazy. And it's like we try not to post places where there's a lot of spammers, but it seems like they always find us. Oh, it's because Facebook does this thing. So if you're on it now and you go to and you log in from the desktop, it shows you all of the videos that are live currently. So people, they just go to the ones that are over on the site, and they just click on them and advertise in them. It's annoying. Brenda says she's freaking out right now. It does look photoshopped. I made moisturizer last night using African shea butter, coconut oil, and essential oils. Those are actually really, really good things to use in a moisturizer. I make one like that too. Now there's two different types of African shea butter. There's one that is like a white, and there's white, it's white color, and then there is another one that is
well, that means I need
like
one
yellow.
back.
And both of them are very good to use. I don't know, Michael. Usually when they spam people, especially if they're trying to look like us, they're trying to pretend to be us so that people go to them for readings and give them donations and stuff like that. But just know that we will never message you and tell you to message us for a reading or to contact us for a reading. We won't do that. If you want a reading, we're happy to do one, but you'll have to message us, and it's to prevent things like this from happening. Oh, thanks, Brenda. Brenda reported the profile. Facebook police the naughty people.
Exactly
no,
right.
they
We do not message
naughty. Okay. Matt says this is hard and yellowish or tan color. Okay, both of them are very, very good. I think I like the yellow one a little bit more just because it's a little bit creamier when we're talking about shea butter. But the other variety is a little bit, it's not quite as hard as the yellow shea butter. And it's almost like a very, very, it's almost like a white or a light off-white color. And they both work equally as well. Just I like using different ones for different things that I'm making just because they do have a different consistency. Kirk says our bodies are geared up for it because it's been around for so long.
Brenda, it comes up when you make a comment.
All of this. Go ahead. What'd you say, Rebecca?
Me? I was just going to let Brenda know the reason why she can see her little photo is because of the comments, Brenda. What happens is that I can't see some comments, so sometimes I need it on the screen, and that's why when you make a comment, your face will pop up so I can see the comment. That's the only reason your picture is in the overlay, darling. Yeah, so we click on them to read them. But anyway, Kirk was saying years ago, sail ropes and hardware and cloths were all made of hemp. The only reason it became illegal was because alcohol prohibition failed, and they had to be seen. They had to be seen to do something. George Washington grew it, and if you had a certain amount of land, it was law that you had to grow it. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that it was law that you had to grow it, but I did know George Washington grew it. Yeah, but it was,
Michael,
you're right, it was a prohibition, but the timber industry, Kurt, the timber industry were the big ones because they realized that if they could have this as sustainable forests, that they would lose a lot of their timber contracts back then. So yeah, you're right, it all amalgamated. You had all these people that had ideas, and then all of a sudden they just needed one thing, so then they could make it illegal, and they got what they wanted. It's the same with our gun laws, you know. If you make a mass murder, people are more likely to vote for a no gun out of fear because something relevant has just happened, you know, like a shooting at a school.
They're trying to do in a lot of the states are trying to pass stricter gun reforms because we've had a lot of shootings, and what people here don't seem to be getting, or at least a lot of them, is that these people are criminals. The people that that did the mass shootings are criminals. When you do the gun reform, the only thing that's for are the people that are going to follow the law. So it's not going to decrease gun violence at all, because the people that are following the law aren't going to break it. So no matter what laws you make, it's not going to stop the shootings, because the people that are illegally possessing firearms, illegally using them, are still going to be there. They're still going to have these guns. They're not going to hand them over.
That's right. That's right. Thank you, Matt.
We all made whiskey too. I'm off to bed feeling nauseous and need to charge. Okay, Jewel, sleep well. Hopefully you feel better tomorrow. Thanks for joining us.
Night, Jewel. We love you, darling.
We love you too, Matt. Matt says, Rebecca, I swear I love you. Exactly. You too, Sarah. Yes, yes. Don't forget Melanie. Even though she's quiet, she's still here too. Mel, you are quiet. You need to talk.
Kind of hard talking your stuff in your face.
I need to do that. I didn't really eat anything.
And I was busy making a fuck you spammer picture.
What moon cycle is it going? Are we going into after the full moon? We'll go into the we'll start the waning moon until we get to the last quarter. But what can you tell us about that phase? What happens in that time with the energy wise and astrology?
Freedom and liberty was only given to us as a guise. We actually had something, and that we weren't being controlled, but we've always been controlled.
Yeah, it's just a matter of how much control. I mean, even when even years ago, when the West was still wild, as they call it, people were so controlled. They were controlled by society that was around them. Certain things were taboo, so they didn't do them, or they were considered outcasts. There's always been some level of control and some level of manipulation when it comes to humans living in any sort of group. The only people that were never truly controlled are the completely nomadic people that lived in solitude by themselves or with very small families.
The Inuits, the African tribes. Yep, you're right. But they were all self-governing as well.
Yeah, and even with self-governed, when you have a small nation or a small tribe, even when they self-govern, that they have some level of control because of that. Because whenever you have somebody in charge, whenever you have somebody you go to, there's some level of control, but it's far less controlled than the rest of the world and the rest of the population.
Yes, I know people say, you know, they've got the 10 commandments and we've got to live by the 10 commandments, but I live by the 7 hermetic laws because they're unbreakable laws. They're universal laws. They're just laws that are just, you know, they're what everybody should go by. Stuff the 10 commandments. Go and check out your hermetic 7 laws, because that's, to me, that is the be all of what we exist and what we do here. You know,
well, some people may not know what they are. Do you want to explain them a little bit so that our audience knows what you are talking about?
Well, it's like it's psychology, actually. Let's be honest. Maybe that's why I do like it so much. The 7 hermetic laws are all about how can I put it? It's like the ripple in the pond. You know, everything you do has an action and a reaction, and it pretty much tells you about the materialism of the world, what's expected of you. You know, I can't rattle them off at the moment. I apologize, my brain's a bit stuck. But yeah, if you look up the hermetic laws, there's 7 hermetic laws. Have a look, dive in, just check it out. Hi, Bobby. Bobby Marcusia, hello.
I put them up.
Yeah, universal laws. Yeah, they're universal laws, and you need to look them up, and you need to compare them. Please do this. Compare them to your 10 commandments, which, let's be honest, was the first download from a cloud. I mean, let's be honest. So I need you to compare them and see what suits you. What do you self-govern yourself by? If there was no laws, there was no government, there was nobody to tell you what to do, what would you do personally? What would be your laws? And I think I find that the hermetic laws is what I'd use as my laws. So have a look. I mean, it's something that we can all discuss later. They're big topics, they're wide topics, and it branches out and gives you, it includes everyone. So you really need to get over and have a look, and let us know what you think, because it's always good to get a difference of opinion when it comes to these things, because I might not know something. That's just at this point in my life right now, today, the hermetic laws is what I would go by, because they suit me the best at this point in my life. There you go. There it is. Mentalism. See, yep. Polarity, vibration. That's right. Rhythm, correspondence. There it is. Oh, Mel, I love you.
Melanie put it up there.
Yeah.
Oh, of course I can't read it.
For your face, Sarah.
I was going to talk about what they were a little bit, but that's okay. She put it up there, so that's good, so I don't have to.
There's one here on the beliefs in manifesting real magic, you know, and one is there is an invisible but knowable life force within you. Your thoughts are sometimes that you control, and they originate within you. There's no limits other than those you place upon yourself. Your life has purpose. You overcome weakness by leaving them behind, and the rest of it's kind of covered up here. See, I'm pulling up the actual thing up here because the overlay is like covering it. I like that you call it the seven magical laws. Let's see here. When you examine what you believe to be impossible, you can then change your life. And the seventh is you can go beyond logic. Yes, you can. I like the seventh one.
Yes, you can. Now, listen, I try to put it into terms where people will understand. We all know what Star Wars is, yeah? Let's just say, let's use this as a beautiful stepping stone to make you understand the force is real. You know where he goes like that? You know? You literally have that power. You just don't realize it because you're not tuning in. But you literally can go along to someone and change their mind, even by just looking at them and thinking and telling them through your mind what they're going to say to you. And it does work. You've just got to believe in it. And it's the belief that will take you everywhere. You know, everyone's got the force in them. Everyone can vibrate at a certain level. Do you choose to vibrate high? Do you choose to vibrate low? Yeah. It's more of at the vibration that, thank you. It's more of a vibration that you've got to be at to understand the universe, I suppose, and to delve in and dip your toe in, because I really believe it's worth it. It really is, because it'll open so many more doors than you were told that were available to you.
Sorry, I was writing stuff down so I can remember it for later. Okay, now I'm going to read comments. I was looking for them. Easy to cut, copy, and paste. Hey, Bobby. May the swords be with you. Oh my gosh, you guys are funny. Oh no, I have too many messages. People stop messaging me. Do you all get a lot of messages when we're doing live videos as well?
Yes, all the time. It's like all of a sudden they want to book readings, and it's like, I'm in the middle of a live.
I do that too.
I do too, Michael. I'm a big suck for Star Wars, and that's when I was a kid. I already knew I had those powers. So when Star Wars came along, it was like I'd go out in the street and I'd go. And you know what? About 5 out of 10 times it would work. I'd get what I want. So from then on, from a little kid, it was like, I've got the force. And I've always had it.
You're right, Tara. There are many different laws and principles of universal principles, but we were talking specifically about the Hermetic ones, which there are 7 main principles in the Hermetic teachings. I don't know if you've read it.
Yeah.
If you've read very much on there.
Which I go by. But there are many more. Yeah. And it's like our chakras. I mean, we've got the 7 chakras, that we know of, but there's 13 alone in your hands, you know, and there's way more chakras than we pay attention to. You only know of the 7 that we've been told about. So,
Yeah,
you know, the whole body is of
are
electricity, and it's got all these pressure points. That's why, put pins in your body. Just think, every time that pin sits there, that's actually a chakra, because it's like a nerve ending. And when they put it in, you know, and
And if you guys are really interested in learning about these 7 hermetic principles, a really good place to start is reading the Kabbalah by the 3 Initiates, which is a book on these hermetic principles. I don't know if you've read it, Rebecca, but it's a really good read.
What's it called?
The Kabbalah by the 3 Initiates.
The 3 Initiates, was it?
Yes. And it talks all about these hermetic principles, and it breaks it down in a way that is easy to understand. And it is very, very straightforward. It's written in plain English where anybody can pretty much understand it. And it takes these 7 principles, which are the law of attraction, the law of perpetual transmutation, the law of rhythm, the law of relativity, the law of polarity, the law of cause and effect, and the law of gender, and it takes them down and it breaks them down, how they apply to your life and why they are actual universal laws. That's what I was writing down, so I didn't forget when we went back. There's a lot of times I don't want to cut anybody off, but I have a lot to say, so if I don't write it down, I'll forget. Lachelle says, Sarah, what are you drinking? Oh, I was drinking RC. My favorite drink is RC, but not a lot of people drink it. Everybody usually drinks like Pepsi or Coke. What Tara said, yes, I have it. Just seem like people keep adding to them. Yeah, people do keep adding to them, and it's because as people, we want to grow, we want to learn, we want to add to the things that we already know. But those 7 basic principles that I just discussed, there really isn't much that needs to be added to them in terms of universal laws. Now, people do choose to add more, but when you break down some of the newer laws, you find that they actually fit into these 7 categories. People just don't understand them in the manner in which they would recognize that they fit in there. What did you say, Rebecca?
This book here is the one that I've got.
Let me look at it. I can't see it.
Can you see me?
Uh-oh. I see you, but your picture's like frozen.
Ah! I hope I look good.
Yeah, you don't look bad. You look a little pixely.
Can you see yet?
Nope. Does Rebecca look frozen to anybody else, or is it just me?
She is lagging just a little bit there.
Yeah, I can't see it yet.
Okay, sorry.
Tara says, yes, I have it. Just seems like people keep adding to them. Okay, I already read that comment. That's okay. It's better to read it twice than not at all. Liana says, funny, I never really watched Star Wars or Star Trek. I watched both of them, but I wasn't overly impressed with either of them. I'm not drinking vodka. My husband says I'm drinking vodka because he knows I like vodka, but I'm not drinking it.
I don't know. Maybe the internet's drinking vodka, and that's why it's lagging.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but Rebecca seems to be quite laggy. I mean, vocally, she's fine. But I can't see what book she wanted me to see.
It's called The Secret, Unlocking the Source of the Filament with the Ancient Power of Kabbalah.
Yeah,
Kabbalah.
Well, the Kabbalah is from the Jewish tradition. The Kabbalah is from the Hermetic.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. I'm just double checking.
Yeah, I read a lot. Sometimes I get things confused, so it takes me a minute to think about what religion I'm thinking of, because I have my own beliefs, but I believe it's important to continue studying throughout your life. So even if I don't fall in line with a certain belief or a certain practice, I think it's really important to learn about it, because when we learn about other people's beliefs, we become more accepting of them. We become more understanding and more tolerant of their belief structure. And even if it's different, it works out. Michelle, I really need to send you guys money. You don't have to send us money, but we definitely appreciate it, because we pay for CASHAPP, not CASHAPP. We pay for the live streaming service that we use, which is StreamYard. So dollars that you send, we go for that, and then we divide them up between us, because, you know, we like spending time with y'all and sharing the love with each other. She's a 10,000 miles. She is very far away.
Yeah, it was. That's right. I was like far away. But you're at the wrong end, Beck. You're at the wrong end.
Michael, yes, the Kabbalah is Jewish mysticism. You are absolutely right.
Yes.
The one what I was talking about is the Kabbalan, which is spelled at the end like a lion, Lion at the end, not the Kabbalah, the Kabbalan, and it's written by the 3 initiates, and that's where the universal. Yeah, and that's where the universal laws come into play, because they're taken from the Hermetic belief structure, which is what the Kabbalah is all about. But if you do read it, make sure you get the version written by the 3 initiates, because that is the oldest and the most accurate translation.
Yeah. Has anybody read the protocols?
No, I have not.
The Protocols of Zion?
No, I haven't read it. Do you want to tell us about it?
Well, I'm trying to get my hands on it, and so that's why I was asking, because I've heard there's some disturbing shit in that, and that's what they give around to all the Masons. So it'd be very interesting to get my hands on one of those books, because I really want to know.
I should ask. My grandfather passed away, but I should ask.
The Protocols of Zion. Yeah, it's called the Protocols of Zion. I don't know if you can get it, if it was out of print, or if it actually was taken out of print and not allowed to be distributed. So it's quite funny. I'm having a hard time trying to get it.
I'll ask my grandmother. My grandfather was a Freemason before he passed away, for as long as and I know he had a lot of books and stuff. I'll have to ask her if she has any of his books. Now, I know I have his Masonic rings, and my mother has one of his very old Masonic swords. She's holding it for me because it's mine. He wanted me to have it.
What degree did he get to? What degree did he get to?
I think 57th, but it was all hush-hush, because he didn't really talk about it. But because I had some of his rings, I had asked somebody that was a Freemason also, but they were no longer a Freemason, and they said it was a degree that represented the 57th or the 52nd. Sorry, I can't speak. Degree. Yep. So I mean, I don't know a whole lot about him, because women were not privy to that information.
That is true. That is very true. Yes.
And my grandfather never really talked about it. It was all hush hush.
After the 30, no, he wasn't allowed to. Because after the 33 degree, things change very, 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 very much. They change from light to dark very, very quickly. And I've just recently found out that they use a lot of the Egyptian law in their books.
They do. I mean, I seen their little area where they did their meetings one time, because I snuck into it when I was little. But I was told from a very young age that all they were is my grandfather's friends, and they just went down and drank coffee and BS'd.
Yeah. Do you know how I see it? I keep telling people I still see it like the Fred Flintstone when they're in there and they're having the grand poobah. Ha ha. You know, remember the Flintstones with the big. Did you ever watch it? The Flintstones?
Yeah. Bobby, I was talking about the book, The Kabbalah by the 3 initiates. And Rebecca, what book were you looking for?
It was called The Protocols of the Elders of Zion. That's the one, Matt. You know exactly what I'm talking about, Matt.
Well, Bobby was asking because he didn't hear it.
Okay. Sorry, Bobby.
Kirk says, exactly. Ignorance dissolves through asking difficult questions, even what might seem like a stupid question, after which is gained knowledge, understanding, and tolerance. That's really true, Kirk. And that's why I always tell people there are no stupid questions. The only stupid questions are those not asked, because when you don't ask the question, you don't get the answer. So you stay in that ignorance.
That's right.
You're most welcome,
Yes,
Bobby.
Matt.
Most Mason stuff is hush hush. You're right, Tammy. It is hush hush. The Elders of Zion, the Protocol of the Elders of Zion. Yes, that is what the book is called, Matt. 57 varieties of the same Heinz baked beans. Oh my gosh. I love
I get that one.
Bobby said he loved the Flintstones. Matt said low-level masonry is basically the Fred Flintstone deal. High-level masonry is not innocent lodge meetings. Yeah, I don't think my grandfather did the innocent lodge meetings, but
Yeah.
I don't really know what went on in them because it wasn't a part of his life that he shared with anybody. Does anybody
Sarah,
want
you don't want to know. You don't want to know what
don't.
went on in those meetings. Yeah, you don't.
Well, I kind of do, but I kind of don't.
Yeah. I know a lot of men that went through masonry and it absolutely destroyed them. And when they got out, it was almost a relief. So if your grandfather was in it for that long, I've got to give him kudos, because it takes
my grandfather was a very lovely man. I mean, every week he would take us to visit. He'd take us to go visit all of family members that lived in the community or elderly that needed care or anything like that. So I mean, I don't know what went on in the meetings at all, but I know he was into his 60s before he got out.
Rebecca, beginners 101. Ask Joe, he's a Mason. Ask him about, he might be able to help you out there, what you're looking for.
Oh, the book. Tara, that is why in the 1920s, Jobs' daughter was founded for young girls and women of Mason families. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, women can go into or could be a Freemason now too.
I have no desire to know. I have a feeling I know about it from a past life. That is enough for me. That was what Liana said. If anybody wants a reading, we actually do have cards, and we're going to do readings whenever anybody requests one. And like us and share us out to your friends and family. And if you want to shoot us a donation, that's great. And if you can't, leave us a review on one of our pages, and we'll be much obliged. But always hit that like and comment and share buttons, because we like our audience to be interactive. Oh, Michael wants to read.
Go to the YouTube channel and subscribe as well. From
yeah, subscribe to our YouTube. Well, actually, it's Melanie's YouTube channel, but I take ownership now too.
I love it.
Okay,
Tara,
what question do you
really
have, Michael?
Interesting.
Go ahead, Mel.
It was Beck, I thought.
Beck. Well, I was reading Michael's comment, and it made me think of Mel because they start with the same letter. Go ahead, Beck.
Tara said that's why in the 1920s, Jobs' daughter founded. But do you know what I got the shits with that I've just founded recently, which really pisses me off? And when you see through the veil, it makes me sick, because my mum and my grandmother fought for these rights. But women's rights, like you think we're so lovely, we get to vote and all this sort of thing. I wanted you to understand that I got told that the reason why we got final women's rights and women's voting was because they needed to tax another person in the home. So, I get the women working and we've got more money coming in. And that really, really hit me in the heart. It's like we didn't even have women's rights. It was purely because they just wanted to tax more people. And now I'm pissed.
Michael has a question for the card. So yes, Michael, go ahead and shoot us your question, and we will do our best to answer it for you. And yes, Michelle, you can focus on a question or a certain area of life. Bobby, the link to donate is in the description, but I think somebody can put it. Liana, would you put the donation stuff in the comments, because we love you? Liana's going to put it in the comments probably. She's really good at doing that. But you don't have to do a donation, but we do enjoy them because it helps us to get here with you guys, and we like you guys. Rebecca, I swear.
Yeah, and we learn. And we learn. And we learn. Yay. Oh look, I've got a straggler. Not looking good. Look, a straggler.
Thanks, Liana. And I'm so sorry, I don't remember birthdays. Michael, if you could put your birthday down because Melanie uses it when she does her astrology reading. The same with you, Bobby. If you want a question, go ahead and put it down, or we can just do a general if that's what you want. But go ahead and put down your birthday because Melanie is the best astrologer I know. And you know, if I say she's good, she's really good.
She's bloody good.
And I haven't seen you in a while, Bobby. How's your sweet dog? I miss her. I haven't video chatted with you in a long time. I should video chat with you one day just to say hi to your. Bobby has this cute little dog. I am horrible with names, so I would butcher her name if I said it. But he is a rat terrier, which
Tara, I love that.
They are so close to my heart because I had one and he passed away, and he was my baby.
Donate because Mama needs her nails done. Oh.
Oh, okay, Michael. That's wonderful. Now, if you just tell us what your question is, we'll get to it. And your birthday. Let's see. You forgot the 29. Yes, I know how to say it, Bobby, but I have the worst accent. So he typed the name of his dog.
Dulceguia. Is that right?
Yeah.
Dulceguia?
Kind of, but I can't say it because I am just like so awful. Matt says you're an astrology genius, Mel. Matt's birthday is 8/22/86. So stressful news.
Another pesting Virgo Leo. They're haunting us, Rebecca.
Go ahead, Matt, and tell us what question you want us to focus on, and we'll pull cards for you.
Oh, you are not on the 22nd of the 8th. You are not.
8/22/86. That's Michael Tavis's birthday. And Michael, if you tell us what question you want answered, we will answer that for you. And Michael sent us a donation, so we thank you very kindly, Michael.
Thank you, Michael.
Oh, I
know someone very close to me that has the same birthday.
I have a thing with Leo, so you know.
That's my husband's birthday. It's the same date.
Oh, that's kind of funny. What's the universe telling you?
I know, exactly. It's exactly how I took it too, Sarah.
Matt is typing up his question. Bobby, if you have a specific question you want, you can type that and we'll do you
Hi, Shannon.
next. And the same with Lachelle. Who are we saying hi to? Ooh, Shannon, hi. People come in and I miss them. Just slap us in the face if we forget.
And he even has a Pisces moon too.
Ooh, you want to tell him a little bit about his chart, and we'll wait for him to type out the question.
Oh, no, I'll wait. I'll wait because I'm gonna sit up my mountain and bring in the other Melanie.
Okay, let me see. Okay.
Hi, Ashley.
Let's see. First, we're doing Michael, and then we're doing Bobby.
We got who first? All right, so Michael, Bobby, and then Ashley's just come in. She's new. Yeah. Ashley Renee.
And we're gonna tell her. Ashley, you just request one. We do them for donation based. If you don't have money, that's okay. Just leave us a review on our page. But if you would like to send a donation, it is Liana just posted the Cash App information and the PayPal link in the comments, and it's also in the description. But we like to just come out and hang with you guys and help y'all out. Okay. Bobby's birthday is 8. Another 8? Really? 15. These are all 1968. And his question is, well, Michael, we're gonna pull for Bobby while you type out your question that you would like answered. Okay. So Rebecca, we're gonna pull for Bobby first since he already typed out his question.
Yeah,
is that okay with you? Okay, and then we'll pull for Michael after. Bobby said, my one boss is in Egypt for 3 months. He's not the same person I knew before I started working for him. Any vibes? Also, any career opportunities coming my way? I miss you, Sarah. Oh, Bobby, I miss you too. It's been too long. I've been so busy. I don't know, Liana. I wonder where Annette is today.
Hi, Rue.
Ashley, hit us your birthday when you get a second too.
Ashley, was it? Ashley? Right, so I've got 3 down so far, my darling.
No, we have 4 down. You missed Michelle.
Oh, don't worry, Michelle. Okay. I had to do that the other day. I had to figure out how to actually get money into the PayPal.
Okay. Here, Bobby, this is the card that I pulled for you. The Maiden in the Woods. And I pulled it in the upright position. And this is my fairy tale deck, so I absolutely love it. She basically talks about trust. You need to be very careful with who you put your trust into outside of your immediate family. Those are the people that actually want to help you, and you need to really focus on your own intuition, but you need to not be so clouded by mistrust of people that are not close to you that you think everybody is out to get you. You need to spend some time focusing and using some discernment to make the best choices that are not based on the opinions of others, but on the opinions of yourself. And I went ahead and pulled another card for you too, which is this one here. And this card is the boy and the night girl. And this talks about balance. You don't seem to be focusing very much on balancing out your life. You're kind of toppled to one side. You're spending too much time in one area of your life where you need to kind of balance and focus them out. Once you develop that little balance and kind of balance things out, you're going to have a better handle on life. It's kind of like you're tipping to the negative aspects of your life when you need to be more neutral. And it's kind of like you're over analyzing them. Okay, Beck, you're up.
Yep. All right. So the first one I've got was scrying, true future. Okay. So this was for Bobby, yeah?
Yes, this is for Bobby.
Yes. All right. So that's the right one. All right, cool. Thank you. All right. Bobby, I'm going to say this one and this one together. All right. So these are 2 different decks. All right. This one here says inner wisdom, the high priestess. And this one says true future. So what I'm getting is that something happened over there. And it really rattled that person. Really bad, like rattled them, and they are not the same person. They are not. But it is saying that you need to use your inner gut, your inner wisdom to be able to approach this and talk to them about it because they need someone to talk to. So something happened for them to change the way that they are, and it happened. So yeah. I hope that helps, man. Just tread carefully. Use your gut. If your gut says don't approach it, then don't approach it. If your gut says, yeah, this is the time to approach it, approach it. But really listen to your body when it comes to that, please. Okay, Mel.
Mel, you're up.
Give me just a minute. I'm logging in on my other phone into the StreamYard.
Okay.
So here, give me 45 seconds. If somebody wants to talk for like 45 seconds.
Okay. If anybody else needs a
Bobby,
reading,
you
we'll
are
add
in
you
the
to
right
list.
job too, Bobby. Bobby, you are in the right job too. That card really says that you are in the right place. You are doing the right thing, and you obviously are going to be needed, because I've got a funny feeling that this boss is going to need is going to need you there, and is going to need your inner wisdom and your inner strength once they open up and talk about it. There you go.
Yeah,
That's a little bit more than I should have.
I agree with that. I agree with that too. You are in the right place. It's just you need to focus on different things. Maybe set back and don't ignore your intuition. Just give people the benefit of the doubt for a little while, because sometimes they're just going through crap and they need to filter that out.
Yeah, vent. Like me, I was venting earlier to the ladies. It doesn't mean that I'm any different. But
yeah, exactly. Are you ready, Mel? Mel. I guess she's not ready. But Bobby, as far as your job goes, I think you need to balance out your home life a little more. You need to do more for you. Not a whole lot. You just need to make sure that you take those times for you, and you're not missing out on any aspects of your life because you're throwing yourself into work too much.
Yeah. That's it. There is a fine line between overdoing it and not doing enough. So you've got to walk that line, Bobby, and you walk it well. I mean, you're smart. You're not one of these silly ones. So.
Bobby says he's kind of arrogant, and he's feeling used. Well, you have to understand. Sometimes when people are arrogant, they don't mean to come across that way. He may not realize he's being arrogant.
You're a Leo. You're supposed to be a little bit arrogant.
And I know it's hard when you work for an employer, because you do feel like you're being used. But I feel like you're the one that he calls in because he trusts you. So if you feel like you're being used, you might want to try looking at it from his perspective. He's probably thinking you're one of the better employees, because I know you personally. So I know you're a very diligent person, and you're very caring and a very giving person. So he might be taking advantage of that a little bit, but I think it's more because he has that trust. He has that confidence in you.
Yeah, Sarah, I don't think he's taking advantage of him intentionally.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to convey, because you're good at those things.
Yeah, I don't think it's intentional. I think there's so much going on. His boss literally changed, and so there's so much his boss is trying to deal with that he needs literally Bobby to take on the load for him, because he up here he can't do it at the moment.
Yeah, that's
I'd be asking for more money. I'd be asking for the more money. You want me to do this job? Give me the pay. Pay me, bitch.
Yeah, that would be very good.
I'm just August 15th, 1968, correct? Is that right?
Yes, that is
1968. Okay. Well, you were born on a 15, and 15 is a power number to be born on. I think 15 is the devil card in the tarot. It's that hardworking card. People that are born on a 15 are driven. And a lot of times when they set their mind or set goals in their life of things they want to accomplish, they don't let anything get in their way at all. They stay tunnel vision into complaining, and they don't let outside people, family, friends, other opinions, nothing else steer them away from what it is that they are seeking. They're very strong people there, and they're also very business orientated. And people born on 15 are usually pretty good at making money and acquiring a lot of money. But they are very not just driven, but they're very what's what I'm looking for? Set in their ways, but they are I just say this is very Capricorn-y. They are very, very much, about dedicating to work and that path. And let me see here. I was gonna look at the birthday details. Moon in Taurus. So the sun right now. So that is so you're having a transit with the transiting sun on your moon and your natal chart. And let's see here. Uranus in Virgo, Saturn in Aries. Saturn does not like being in Aries. Have you been in a really bad car accident? Jupiter in Virgo. Any bad car accidents in the past? Venus in Virgo. So you got Venus and Jupiter conjunct Virgo, and you got Mars conjunct your Sun. Uranus in Virgo and Neptune Scorpio Holy crap, a lot. You got a lot in Virgo. You got a lot of Earth in your chart for Leo.
See you soon, Kirk. Hi, Tammy.
Oh, no, Tammy, you still got like 33 minutes.
She must be tired.
Yeah, it's been a long week. It's only Tuesday.
No,
she wrote love yous and Mel Uranus.
Uranus. Uranus. Not Uranus, it's not P, it's anus, it's the butt. Never the P, always the butt. Everybody wants to think about P. Come on now, Uranus. I can't believe when people call it Uranus. It's like peeing in the Uranus.
We have to do a live about how to pronounce things, Mel, okay? Uranus.
Uranus. And just the thing, look, son, I would have been a boy. I was gonna name her Uriah. I'm so glad I didn't, because everybody be calling her Uranus.
Uranus. I'm such a naughty girl. I'm such a naughty girl.
So, you said you did with the accident. I was asking if you had been really bad car accident, because Saturn and Aries, and then of course with all that Virgo. God, you got a lot of Virgo in your chart. You should have been the one born on the 22nd. Let's see here. And the Moon in Taurus, that's good. You got it. So the Moon in Taurus,
it's funny that
nice,
you said
stable,
he should
grounded
have been
mind.
born on the 22nd, because that's Michael's birthday. Michael's birthday is on the 22nd.
Yeah, well, I'm looking at the one for the 15th, and
I know that's
he's got Venus in Virgo, Jupiter in Virgo, Pluto in Virgo. He's got a lot of Virgo in his chart. And the only thing he has in Leo is his Sun and Mercury. Oh, and Mars. So he's got.
All right,
so you've got a double
Mars
stellium. You've got a Virgo stellium and you've got a Leo stellium. That'd be nice to see your chart, and a Leo stellium. Yeah, and then you've got the Moon. Only thing that's not in Virgo or Leo, you've got Neptune and Scorpio, and Moon and Taurus, Saturn and Aries. But yeah, you got a lot of Virgo in your chart. Uranus.
Oh wow,
you guys are the same age for 3 weeks. Oh, you guys are Irish twins.
Yeah.
Let's see here. So having that Moon in Taurus and all that Virgo, you must look like does he look like a Ken doll?
He is a
very nice looking man.
He is a very nice looking man. I videos.
Yeah, so that Moon in Taurus and all that Virgo, he must be a really nice looking man.
He's a little bit older than me, but he is a very good looking man. I video chat with him. I haven't in a while, but
you video chat just to look at him. Yeah, you are definitely one of the Ken and Barbies.
Sweet little dog, because I love his little dog. I lost my rat carrier. He still has one. Yeah,
just looking at your chart, I can tell. Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, he's a very good looking guy.
And Venus in Virgo, so that's good. So you attract women who are very serious, very beautiful.
Oh, he attracts men.
Attracts men. Well, that would be the Mars and Leo with Jupiter and Virgo. With Jupiter and Virgo, so well, men and women, because I'm pretty sure women, check you out too.
Oh, I'm sure women check him out. I'm sure women check him out.
So, and
he's such a sweet guy. He's like the most giving person one of the most giving people I've ever known.
Very grounded, very good at communication, very analytical, very able to see into details that other people miss. Got a great mind. You're one of those like built for business and multiple areas. Highly communicative. That can be a little bit stubborn. Of course, fixed signs. Fixed signs, we are very stubborn. The mind though but it is very grounded, and you do like beautiful things and like to be surrounded by beautiful things. You do have a thing for like quality over quantity.
That is exactly right with him. He is a sweet guy.
And let's see here. Of course, very sensual. Of course, that's that Leo and that work put together and grounded. And that Taurus moon with the Leo sun, that can get a little bit arrogant, but it's not really like strong or pronounced. It's not to like be in anybody's face. It's just like there's just a confidence behind it. So it's not too much like of that. egotistical arrogance. It's just
Yep.
confidence.
That's
What was
very much how
Michael's
he is.
question?
I'll go back up and read it. Okay, now we're gonna do Michael. I'll read you Michael's question.
Oh, let me pull a card for Bob real quick.
Okay, you pull a card for him, then I'll read Michael's question.
The Hangman, seeing things from another perspective, understanding things from a different perspective, as well as there's a sacrifice. There's always a sacrifice to be able to receive something rewarding. So there you go.
Okay. Michael says shoulder injury from February has continued that I continued to work with as a nurse CNA turns out to be a rotator cuff tear. I told you that, Michael, the other day. I told you that is funny. I'm not funny like haha, but funny like uncanny. Even now, it hurts to move. Applied for unemployment, but as I've mentioned to Sarah, I love to work. I'm Mexican. Do I have anything to worry about? And what amount of time should I take off of the nursing field? And then he continued to say, I'm a single parent, so it can be rough, but any guidance y'all recommend? Kind of got a second question too, but literally trying to be comfortable in bed. The second question is, will I be able to find employment or a job somewhere with prior surgery or after recovering from surgery? Okay. I will shuffle my cards real quick. I already shuffled them a little bit, so it won't take me too long.
Michael, I got a funny feeling that you will be branching out on your own and doing your own thing, medical wise. Like selling medical stuff.
Okay. Let me see. Here you go. This is the first card that I pulled for you, Michael. This is the Rose Elf. She's very pretty, but she symbolizes change and revelation. So when you get this card, it's very indicative of her to kind of produce like epiphanies, like a change. It definitely indicates that you're going to be changing what you did, at least to some degree, because it's not suiting your life as of now. But when you get to this point, it's kind of going to be like an aha moment. I don't think you have too much to worry about finding a job. I mean, you're a very able-bodied person. You're very much a go-getter. So I don't think you're going to have a problem finding a job after you have surgery. I do think you need to continue with the surgery. And of course, any advice that the doctor gives you, you should follow it. You'll probably need physical therapy, but that's just from personal experience. This is the second card I pulled for you. But I pulled it in the reverse position, which is like this. Whoops. And this is Rapunzel. And she shows restrictions. She shows limitations, things that you won't be able to do. And I'm pretty sure that's going to be health-wise. You're going to have certain things that you will no longer be able to do because of the health element that you have. But I think things will go for you in other areas. I know I talked to you before about getting things in an unexpected manner. That's pretty much what's going to happen. Things are going to change very rapidly. There's going to be some progression. There's going to be a little bit of like feeling like you're being held back. There's going to be a little bit of restriction. There's going to be a little bit of just getting through this area. But once you get through that area, you're going to see the home stretch and it's going to be better. So you're going to have that initial period of like darkness where you're kind of clustered and you might feel a little bit stressed out, but it's not going to be exceptionally long-lived. Okay, next. Rebecca,
I got Matt. Cosmic Justice. And Cosmic Justice says, that you're going to have like harmony. Things are coming, like you're having help with legal problems and it will be solved in your favor. There's harmony when it comes to a relationship. Work, it says you're successful in an ethical company or project. So ethical to me is your nursing. So I see it changing. I see you not doing the actual nursing, but
I love your reading, Rebecca, because it correlates with one that I did on him privately a couple days ago. So it's like
cool.
Very reassuring to me that I was accurate in that regard. Okay,
yeah, Mel. Cool. And it's
it's for you to get ready. This is your 5-minute warning because Rebecca's almost done.
Yep, I'm on it.
And so what? Okay. And what it's saying is that there's going to be some family members too that don't quite agree with what you're going to do, but know that that doesn't matter. Since when did you give a fuck what family said? You've always been a single parent. You're doing you and you're doing what you're doing it at the best of your ability. Don't let anybody come in and tell you how you should do things. All right? Because you've already got it down pat. Your body already knows what it needs to do. And yeah, something is going to come up, mate, where all of a sudden you're going to shift from being the nurse to supplying the stuff to the nurse to give it to the nurses. So I see you in a little bit more of a role, and it takes a lot of stress off your body, because not only do I believe, I know you have some health problems and stuff, but I really believe that is stress related. So it's your thinking, like if you think you're not abundant at the moment, you're not going to be abundant. So I need you to get into that mindset of, I'm going to get that job. I've already got it in my head. Get in your head, get that vision that you've already got what you want, and keep going with it, because it says here, Matt says that anything you think, she will manifest for you, and she will manifest it twice. So if you're thinking, oh, woe is me, I don't have any money this week, well, twice she's going to do it to you and give you twice as not much money. So now you've got to turn it and go, I know I don't have $3 for me milk, but I know $3 is going to come from somewhere, because I'm just manifesting that I'm going to have the milk in my fridge. All right? And lo and behold, someone will come and knock on your door and say, oh, here's your 3 liters of milk, darling. We had extra, you know? And that's how the universe is going to work for you at the moment. And being a single father is quite a very, very honourable job. Don't you ever feel that it is diminished in any way? And can I give you a little bit of a kudos? It's a little bit harder being a single father than it is a single mother. I'm sorry to all the mums out there, but it is, because fathers don't get what mothers get. So they have to fight it twice as much to get, because, you know, someone always thinks, oh, why have you got the child? There's an ulterior motive here, but it's not. He took the child because the mother couldn't, and so he did. There you go, Mike. I hope that helps you.
Funny that you tell him this. It's so funny that you tell him this, because like what you just told them, we talked about last week. So me, and really? I wanted to share.
So you know Michael?
Yeah, he's one of my clients, and he lives local in San Antonio. So I know him very well, and I'm going to share his comment with you that he just posted in here as well. He goes, like I told Sarah, LOL, I slipped at my apartment complex because they didn't salt the walk during the snowstorm. So he is going to seek legal help on that. I know that. So you're absolutely right about that legal case, because there's no way you could have known that. Yeah, he got his MRI results today, and it showed a torn rotator cuff, and he didn't think that he tore it. Lachelle, if you want a specific question, let us know, and we'll get to you after we do Ashley's reading. We got it, Ashley. Thank you. Rebecca is done now, I think, so it's Mel's turn.
Yeah.
Yep. I just want to say, Michael.
That resonated. Go, Mel. Go, Mel.
Michael. I was raised.
Before you go, Mel, I have to read Matt's comments.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
He said, you 3 are the holy trinity of readers.
Oh, I got the spammer. Hold on, I got my fucking spammer picture.
Thank you, Matt. We love you too. We got the troll, guys. Thanks. We got troll sirens going off here.
Thank you.
You're right, Kirk. Men and women are different, and women do generally read children better.
Yes. That's why we can read all you men very well, you children. Oh, sorry, did I say that out loud?
You're so funny, Rebecca. But okay, it's Mel's turn, and then we shall do Ashley and Lachelle.
All right, Michael, I just want to say that
All right, well, I'm
my
just going to
father
quickly go to the loo.
All right,
Okay,
so my
you
father,
go to the loo.
I'm actually named after my father. My father's name is Michael. Melanie. I have on there what I have on there today. What's my name today? Mystical Madness, Mystical Mistress. I'm always putting up different names, but I even have his initials. We have the same birthday, and my father raised me as a single father. So I actually wrote a paper in college too about single fatherhood and how it's very much different than from being a single mother, and how there is a lot of things are stacked up against you because back in the day it was always for the woman, it was always for the mom, and so but things are changing, and I actually have quite a few of male friends that are single fathers, but yes, my hat's off, and I'm a supporter of one of those that sometimes a father, sometimes a man can be a better mother than a woman. Just gotta learn how to do that hair and get through all the girly stuff. If you have girls,
Oh,
but no,
Michael's
that's
lucky.
awesome
He
that
has
you're a single
a
father.
son. He has a
Oh,
son,
well, then
so he
you like
doesn't
that
have to do the hair. But he is a very good dad.
Yeah. So that's awesome, Michael. Let's see here. I'm still just reading Matt's comment. So I'm just shuffling, and the question. What was the question?
He wants to know if he's going to be okay financially wise. How work is going to go.
Okay, yep, that's right. Because you got hurt. Okay. So we've got the 9 of Discs reversed. So that right there, that is about the financial worry. Like it's something that that you're inquiring about. But then I got the 2 of Cups reversed, followed by the Knight of Cups. Now the Knight of Cups, that is going in and evaluating through your feelings and things that emotionally invested in. But this 2 of Cups though is be careful of another. Be careful of just another person. Hold on, let me split the deck here. Actually, I'm gonna shuffle and then split it. At 7 Cups reversed. So just be cautious. Just be cautious of another, especially somebody that could steer you away from what you're trying to do. That could be a distraction and not very helpful. And hold on, I'm gonna reshuffle here. You want to know about if things are going to be okay.
I think he's starting to believe me and Rebecca that they're going to be okay, but he still needs that reassurance.
That didn't. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, 2 of them came out. Oh, okay. See, there's that 7 of Cups again. Then I've got the 9 of Wands. You know what I like about the 9 of Wands? The 9 of Wands is about mastering that mastery of like that power of self. It is like the God among men, and the 7 of Cups, and then 7 of Cups comes up again. That's got to really like evaluate feelings and emotions and stuff like that, and see what you're emotionally invested in, what you're not. You thought it was just a simple pull, and then we've got 9. Yeah. Ooh, that Cups, that is 9 of Cups.
I wanted to mention that. I want to say he said a simple pull. Like
we always try to be more in depth for people that donate to us, especially on a regular basis, because these are the people that help us with our bread and butter. So we have to treat them well.
And then I got the 10 of Cups there. Is there something? There's like a relationship, something like relationship keeps kind of trying to creep into the reading. What?
He wants a relationship.
Yeah, that 10 of Cups. So evaluating emotions and feelings, that wanting that happily ever after. So it's like
that's what he's looking for.
Yeah, you're so dirty.
They are
so
dirty.
Yeah, because I'm sitting there, trying, and I'm like, what? Why is it like this whole relationship thing's like trying to come in and overpower on the reading? So this makes me regret not launching the Love Labyrinth. Actually, still could. What are you doing, Rebecca?
You ladies are the dirty ones. I'm the innocent one that half of these things
are
right over my head.
We're the dirty birds, and she's our madam. Sarah, don't let her lie to you. Well, she's sipping on the vodka.
And in the RC container.
One.
Kirk
trusted me.
Kirk says men were hunters whilst women evolved to understand children by their body language, especially children who are too young to speak or don't have the vocabulary. Remember, we didn't always have language even. Yeah, and Michael said he'd like a healthy relationship. Were you done with Michael or no?
It's true.
Here she is again. We've got the Three of Discs reverse warning about this Queen of Cups with a Five of Swords reverse. And so it's not necessarily bad, but it's is there, do you have a woman stalking you? Is there somebody that might be interested in you that you know of? Because
oh, I think she's talking about your Instagram, girl.
Because definitely there's a woman of interest out there trying to get your attention.
Just tell everyone, Sarah. Just tell everyone.
Tell her only she can be your sugar mama. Then you guys can deal it real. So.
I always think it's funny when these ladies pick up things that I know already. I did just spill. I'm so sorry. But I think it's amazing that these ladies pick up the things that they don't even know about, because I don't talk to them about anybody that books a private session with me. I don't talk to anybody about it. So they have
she waits till we go live and then you're on, and then she tells
the same thing, and then it blows my mind. These women that I work with are so amazing. You're right. Women can lie better. I think
I've just got one more thing to say to you, Michael. It said when it said
Queen of Wands reverse.
When I pulled that card for you, it said the harmony of mass will ensure that most marriage contracts or love contracts this year will be good.
That's good news for you, Michael.
Pick the right one though, because there's another one coming in as well. It's like I total of 3.
Important. I think picking the right one is going to be key. Okay, now we are doing Ashley. The birth date is
card. Look at that lover's card.
Oh, is that for Michael?
Yeah, I split the deck and just pulled, and the lover's card came up. So yeah, so love is in the air. Pick the right one, but definitely pick.
You're finished with Michael, right?
I'm talking about Michael. Yeah,
Okay. So Ashley now.
Let me know when you're done.
Yeah, we're gonna move on to Ashley. Okay.
Okay. Ashley's birthday is January 19th of 94. And she wants a relationship reading.
I was just getting ready to say something about relationship. You said January?
I know you just spoke. Yes, January 19th of 94.
She's on the cusp. Capricorn, Aquarius, cusp.
I am pulling cards for you now, Ashley. Y'all are legit. That's what Michael says. There is 3 and they're all weird. Have stuff going on. Dude, what the fuck? You just talked to you are a sweetheart, Michael. If y'all have time to pull one for me, pretty please. Yes, Matt, we can pull one for you too. I'll add you to my list. But now we're doing Ashley and then Lachelle. Okay, Ashley, here's the card I pulled for you. Right here. I will butcher the name of this card, but that's okay. You guys can work it. And I pulled this in the upside down position, so it's like this. And this is regarding your love life. So this is Verde Patro, but I have like the worst accent, so just pretend I said it right. And it talks about wounds and past trauma. And it's in the reverse position, so it's things you haven't dealt with yet. So the relationship that you either are going into or you have already gone into is going to bring up a lot of past trauma. I don't know if you have trauma with the person you're going in the relationship with, or it's trauma from another relationship that's stemming over to this one, but it's definitely going to cause a lot of issues if you don't work through that. So you need to take the time and you need to work through that trauma. That trauma is going to determine whether or not the relationship is viable or not. You have to
Michael,
remember.
run away, Michael, run away as fast as you can. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
You have to remember that if you want this relationship to work, you have to go in it wholehearted, and you can't let whatever happened in the past, whether it was with this individual or somebody different, you can't let that affect your now and here with that person. If you do, then your relationship is going to be doomed. Okay, you're up, Beck.
Thank you. I got Skemet. Now, Skemet was Ra's daughter, right? And it says change and healing. Okay, and you asked about love. Darling, you've got some healing to
Yeah, that's what I just told her too.
Did Rebecca freeze? I think she did. She's frozen. Hey, Kurt. I was going to ask Rebecca if I should have pictures of Rebecca to share with you. I don't see her. Oh, there she is. Now you're on froze. Okay.
Yeah, she's got some really big inner healing.
She's going through a Saturn return as well.
Can anyone hear me?
Now we can. Now we can.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, so Ashley, you've got some healing to do. You've got to go within yourself because there's big changes coming for you. Okay, this is on a real personal level inside you. So I think for you to move on to a love relationship, or if you are in a love relationship, you've got to look really, really deep at why you react to some of the things that you do, because they're triggers and they're triggering you to do this healing. Darling, I'm not getting much. It's like you're blocking it. So I'm trying to look in there, but you're blocking. So I can't tell you what needs healing at the moment. Usually I could, but you're blocking something. So I want you to go and have a look. And what do you want out of love? What do you want? The whole, Disney fairy story? Do you want the, the hippie story? What sort of love are you looking for? And why are you looking for that love? So I need you to go inside and make sure that you're chasing the right type of love, if that makes sense to you, my darling, because there's some really nice change, and they're nice changes. They're not horrible, and they're not going to bring up, bad things, and it's going to bring you into a negative. This change and this healing is really, really positive, and it's a growth. It's almost like a leveling up. I see you leveling up. It's not enlightenment as such, but it's knowing and getting more knowledge and making decisions on that knowledge and being happy with who you are. I hope that helps, darling. Go, Mel.
All right. So I was looking at your planets, and holy smokies. Holy smokies. Actually, I'm going to try to see if I can grab it and show it to you, and this is how, like, instead of pulling a full chart, this is what I look at when I'm looking at what, planet placements, basically seeing what signs your planets are in, and holy smokes. And you got an Aries moon. So you got Chiron. So you've got Chiron right now transiting over your moon, and Chiron is that wounded healer, heal thyself. You've got Pluto right now that's aspecting, that's in Capricorn, that is conjunct to your natal, all those 5 planets. You've got your Sun, Venus, Mars, Uranus, Neptune all together in Capricorn. You have a Saturn in Aquarius, so you are going through a Saturn return. Saturn return is like, it's that rite of passage into adulthood. You're not technically considered an adult until after you've gone through Saturn return, which comes in between the ages of 29 to 31, because there's always a retrograde period in there. You are 28 degrees Capricorn Sun, and so your Sun has like all those other planets just conjunct right on top of it, so you've got nice little just concentrated earthly stellium there, and you've got Venus in Capricorn. Venus in Capricorn could be kind of hard because Venus in Capricorn, a lot of times she's not too concerned with love. She's more concerned about stability, money, and getting shit done. And then you got that Jupiter in Scorpio, which that's good. That's it has a way of bringing a lot of blessings and protection. But God, you got a lot of Capricorn in your goddamn chart. You got Mercury in Aquarius, so of course you know how to be a little bit, you could be a little eccentric and a little bit outside the box, and unique with with communication and the style of communication. So that's good. Those corporate generation. Let's see here. I'm gonna show. But yes, and right now with that Chiron going over your moon, you got Pluto. Just with the transit alone, during this time is gonna be it's a leveling up for you, and you're still so young. And definitely, if anything, whenever you get the chance to take over the corporations of the world, do it with all that Capricorn energy. How do you call it Capricorn? Money, 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 money.
Money, money, money.
Okay, are you done?
I'm gonna pull some cards for her. Hold on here. I wanted to share something, which is something I should have been doing with the others as well. So forgive me.
While Mel's getting that, Phyllis, if you want a reading, just jot down your birthday and an area of focus if you have one. Otherwise, it will be a general. We do have donation stuff in the description. If you would like to donate, that would be great. You get a little bit more of an in-depth reading if you do donate.
So the only thing on there, it does not show your rising, and that moon could be, it's a late moon. So let's see here. So if you're born in what's in the mid degrees, okay. So if you're born at night morning, you can still be there. And having that Aries moon does make you, a very aggressive and fast thinker. But yeah, you're going through your time right now. You're going through a Saturn return into a rite of passage. You're going through the Chiron. I mean, you're just now peeking into adulthood, and right now would be a good time to learn some different things and just sharpen up some skills and everything. Because when you get ready to take over the corporations, you'll be all ready to go. Because that's what you're here for, especially with all that Capricorn energy. Holy smokes!
Good night, Bobby. Thanks for joining us, and it was a pleasure doing the reading. Lachelle, you're next on our list of readings to do.
Here, let me pull a card.
Was it Lachelle, then Craig?
I'm gonna pull a card for Ashley.
Lachelle, and then Matt, and then Kirk.
Yeah.
And then
I have a question for Kirk.
What was that?
I have a question for Kirk.
What's that?
Hold on. Here, let me pull a card here for Renee.
We're pulling a card for Renee.
Or Ashley Renee, sorry. Or Ashley Renee.
You said her middle name.
I said the middle name first.
That's okay.
I do that.
Ashley, this card is for you.
I do it too.
Ooh, boy, oh boy. Lordy smokies. So we've got this is the card, the Justice card, reverse. So this is about relationships and partnerships, which is showing that right now is probably not a really good time, because after pulling that, I pulled the Hermit card, and the Hermit card's a card for Virgo. This is Libra, this is Virgo. But with the Hermit card, it's talking about going within and dealing with self. So like right now, when it comes to other people, relationships, you're gonna wanna kind of detach away and kind of go into that Capricorn Saturnian little cocooning box, and then that one just flew across the room. Oh, I got it. Yep, this one came flying out. Ace of Swords. So yeah, that's definitely state of mind. So that's what it is.
Yeah.
Gonna have a lot of healing is gonna start there before it can go anywhere else.
Yeah.
And protection. So you're good to go. So protection. So just remember, like on this journey, what you're doing, you are not only just divinely guided, but you are divinely protected, and everything will be okay. Yeah. So no fears, no worries. No fears, no worries.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good change. Yeah, it's gonna be a good change. It's a healthy change. It's not this heavy stuff. Yeah.
Okay. We ready to move on?
Oh my God. Yep, I'm ready.
Okay.
Who's next?
The next person. What was that? Lachelle's next. And she has a question. She wants to know, should she continue with her move, and can she make it?
Should she
continue with her move?
Yeah. Should she continue with her move, and can she make it? Ooh, this is what I got. It's pretty. This is Cinderella.
Good girl.
Cinderella.
Keep doing it, my darling. Keep doing it. Good girl.
Lachelle, this is for you. This card is Cinderella. It shows that it is time for change. It's time for you to move on. The magic is working. It's what you're supposed to be doing. So very much, yes, you should continue with the move. And can you make it? This is the card that I pulled in reference to that. This is Sleeping Beauty, and it's like, yes, you can make it. It's kind of like you finally opened up your eyes and you're awake now. You realize that, yes, you are a single mother. Yes, you have some struggles, but at the same time, you can do it. You don't need somebody else there holding your hand. You have this. You just need to accept it and kind of work with it and move through it and realize that, yes, things are going to change. They're going to be different, but that doesn't mean it's bad. Okay, Beck. Yep.
I got Osiris. Heavenly messages. So it says to me that the move is going to actually be more beneficial to you. What are you worried for? Pretty much what it's heavenly messages. This was heavenly sent. The reason you're moving and the reason why you're going to make it is because this was divine intervention. And so this is meant to happen. Your future time of challenges will be followed by great joy. So, yeah, it says here nothing but good things. Heavenly messages, letting you know that you shouldn't doubt yourself, and that the worrying is just going to cause you to worry and stress. Don't, because there's nothing to worry about. Just let it all happen. It's like, you know, like an artwork. If you don't know what you've drawn first before you paint and you're just painting, what do you need the drawing for? You're free flowing, aren't you? You're free drawing, free hand, and free, you know. So you, this is what you're supposed.
Oh no, Rebecca froze again.
She got frozen again.
You're going where you need to go. So heavenly positive. Nothing but positive. There you go, Michelle.
Your turn, Mel.
Well, I pulled the 8 of Swords, and you know, and this card was definitely it screamed yes. It was definitely a yes, and you know, and keep the mind in, you know, in the right track and state of mind. Because then after that, I pulled the Wheel of Fortune. So a lot of times the Wheel of Fortune means that, you know, that you've already spun the wheel, you know, so it's just waiting for, you know, what comes after, you know, and so there's some great fortune, there's some good things that are coming, and to be cautionary, because then after that I pulled it's the card for change, the 2 of Discs, and so this is just it's, how do I explain this? Focus on you, like you're, like what you're wanting, what you're desiring, your path, your, you know, and everything. And but there's definitely change coming in, and that's it's a game changer, but it's gonna be good though. But yeah, definitely got a yes, and a Wheel of Fortune. So there's good things coming.
Very much, Lachelle. You should move, and you are making changes. That is where you need to be at your life right now. Okay. Next up, we have Matt. I'll shuffle real quick and pull a card for Matt. He didn't ask anything. He just wanted nope, he just wanted a general.
Okay.
Lachelle says, always 8 of Swords, LOL. That's my card.
Oh.
Well, we don't want to disappoint. Oh, this is cool. Matt, this is what I pulled for you. This is the 12 Dancing Princesses. It talks all about enchantment and being lured by people that are maybe don't have the best intentions, or maybe are projecting their views onto you. So when it comes to listening to people,
it's us. No, just kidding.
Taking advice, and when it comes to counseling, you need to use your discernment to figure out. I mean, you're usually pretty good at this, but you need to use your discernment to see and determine who who is best to listen to for your life. Not necessarily that anybody is wrong, but it might not apply the best to your life. So just use your intuition and go with your gut. And when you're seeking counseling and advice, do it from those that you feel most connected to. And they're going to be the ones that can help you the most. But also with this card, you're going to get a lot of inner wisdom, and it's going to be heavy on you for a while, because you're going to have all of these new feelings and these new things that kind of feel strange as you increase in ability. And that might be a time where you feel a lot of anxiety. So you're going to want to reach out and take care of that when it does come up. All right, Beck.
Okay, I've got a nice one here for you, Matt. I don't know if you want to hear it, but you got.
Oh my gosh, Matt said to do Phyllis first, but I totally didn't see that until after I started doing Matt. Sorry, Matt. Go ahead, Beck.
So I've got the Osset Temple, and it says at the bottom of that, sacred ceremony. So Matt, you're coming into an area of your life where things are going to start making really good sense. This is nothing but a good card. So the sacred ceremony, your temple, which is your body, all right, you've been adjusting your body and your temple to take on new things, and that's what it's saying. Spiritual abundance is coming to you. Not money, okay? Because of your past karmic and because of past lives, money's not going to come. It's more of a spiritual abundance, not a money abundance. So I'm not going to trick you and say it's abundance in money, because it's not. All right. Also, some family members that you haven't been in contact with for a little while are going to start appearing. Yeah, they got some questions to ask, and you've got some answers for them. So that should be very interesting, but it's all positive. Okay. Career-wise, it's saying that you should get into the energy work. So you need to get into holistic care. So you need to do Reiki. You need to do...
Ooh, isn't that what we were talking about? Ding, ding,
really?
Ding.
Oh, really? So meditation and self-healing stuff, you're the one that's going to be doing stuff for yourself, but at the same time, you're going to take this on board because eventually you're going to be teaching it. There you go, Matt. Go, Mel.
I switched my deck here, and I got the union card, but I pulled it reverse. And so what it's saying is there is a union coming, something very special, but it's in the works, not just yet. Yeah. And then the next card I pulled is nature. So staying connected with nature. I'm going to put this again. And then I've got freedom, and in that freedom, with the nature, you need to do something that that gives you that feeling of that freedom, something that like allows you to connect with yourself and yet be free from everything else. And hold on, I'm going to pull from. Here. And I got the full
Matt,
card.
I did not forget about the spell you asked me for. I just haven't had time yet.
So you need to go and connect, stay connected, keep connecting with nature, because that Virgo moon needs it. And yeah,
that's
something new coming in. And that freedom. And the blue card is very much associated with that freedom. You always want to stay free no matter what you're doing. Even when you get to that union, you still want to have that freedomness to that feeling, you don't want to get let down.
Okay, are you done with Matt?
Yes.
Matt, you just need to get out. I need you to get out on your bare feet, and I need you to go out and just at sunset for me. I need you to do this. I need you to look at the sun at sunset. I need your feet to be barefoot, and I need you to be out there to connect with the sun.
That's hilarious that you say that, Rebecca.
Why?
That's hilarious because he does that on a regular basis.
No.
Yes, he does that a lot. He likes to take pictures of the sunset, and he doesn't like to wear a lot of shoes. So,
I'm trying to remember the goosebumps.
Does that like every day. So that is very important
Oh,
to
got
him.
another one.
So it's amazing that you actually picked up that exactly. We have another spammer, and
Yep, getting it.
Phyllis, we are going to do you as soon as we do Kirk. Kirk had a question, and we're going to do him real quick, and then we will get right to you. And I already have your birthday and your question written down, so we will.
Yep, and I already got this
Don't
waiting
worry.
for you too. That's yours right there. So
Okay.
yes, you're next.
After Kirk. Okay, let me shuffle for Kirk. Kirk's question is, he's suspicious about people and believes they are not who they say they are. He wants to know if his suspicion is correct.
Okay.
Kurt, Rebecca, did you share that picture with Kurt that I sent you?
I am going to
Yes, I did. And he just went, he just floored him. He was like, that's exactly it, you know?
now I have no idea what Kirk is talking about, but Kirk, I am going to pull out my pendulum board.
Oh, we got somebody from YouTube.
I'm going to pull out my
got a
pendulum
YouTube
board,
visitor.
and I am going to ask my pendulum.
I already know. My mediumship's already kicked in with Kirk. I already know. I don't even need to pull a
Okay.
card.
Are the people that you are suspicious of who they say they are? Oh, I got a very, very strong no. They are not who they say they are.
Yep, I got it.
You are not associating with the right people.
No, he's distancing himself, but he wanted to know why. He didn't understand the feeling of why, and now you've just validated it.
If it feels like
we don't need a picture, Phyllis,
and you feel like it's a load of crap, it's a load of crap. I hope that helps you. And Rebecca, now we'll pass it on to you.
Yeah. So create a God.
Oh, we don't need a picture. We don't need a picture, Phyllis.
That was.
And Cappy, if you
or the Ram, sorry, I
send
apologize.
us your birth date, we'll get to you.
Right. The Ram is letting you know that it's not a good thing because they're worshipping something that is not a good entity. See the little humans, see what they think, little humans? Huh? Now you know exactly what I'm talking about, Kirk, there, little humans. Yeah? It's a definite no, mate. Get out of there. Love you.
I got a no too. No.
Okay.
The devil card.
Can you hear me?
Oh, look at that. We got Capricorn, and then I pulled the Capricorn card for it. So yeah, that's something about the energy and control factors. So definitely you want to just just keep on moving for sure. And then I got the Prince of Disc reversed. So yeah, that's definitely something you don't want to get too incorporated into, because it could just not turn into anything really beneficial for you.
Okay, Cappy's coming in from YouTube. Interesting.
Yeah, I've been messaging you back on YouTube. I'm throwing cards again.
Okay, let me know when you're finished with Kirk.
I'm finished.
And on to Phyllis.
I'm finished with Kirk.
Okay, Phyllis's birthday is January 12th, 1978, and she said she sent PayPal. Y'all have the PayPal, so I don't know, but we will.
Oh, yep, I got the PayPal under purple.
And she wanted to know. She had a specific question. She wanted to know what her gifts were. I'm so glad you caught us too, Phyllis. We love everybody. We loved hanging out with all you guys. I'm horrible with names, so if you come here before and I don't remember, or I get the name wrong, or I don't remember, I apologize profusely. I'm just bad with names, guys. Okay. Let me see what I have for you.
So what is your question, Phyllis?
Ooh, she wanted to know what her gifts were.
Oh, okay, okay.
Here you go.
Oh, we lost Rebecca. Where did Rebecca go?
Oh, she probably will come right back. We'll just wait. This is a card that I pulled for you, Phyllis. This is the Children of Lair. And they are all about the voice, vocal. Anything vocal is going to be for you. I don't know if you sing. I don't know if you play an instrument. Or I don't know if you just have the ability to talk and convey ideas and really get people to listen. But one of your abilities is definitely using the voice, using anything vocal, any type of sound, anything in that direction is going to be what one of your abilities is. It's going to be very focused on that. This is interesting. And I pulled another card for you as well, which is this one here. This card is Red Riding Hood, and she talks about any rite of passage. So you are also going to be very good with helping people cross to the other side. You're going to be very good in anything that's spiritual, any type of psychic work, any type of mediumship work. All of that is going to be very easy for you to tap into, and it's going to be very easy for you to have that natural ability to connect with those. Okay, Rebecca. You ready?
Okay, I've sort of missed her question. So just let me go from what you said. I didn't really hear a question. Don't tell me the question. No. Don't tell me the question. I'm going to go off what you did because it's really relevant. Okay. Right. So I got the Great Pyramid. Right? And the Great Pyramid says sacred journey. Okay. So Phyllis, you are about to embark on a sacred journey. Things are going to start opening up for you, as in your third eye, the base of your spine, okay? And I'm going to tell you now, you've got hawk vision or you've got falcon vision, because you're very good at doing the 360-degree look at things. So, yeah, you're getting this sight. And I mean, it's like literal sight. You will literally be able to see colors different. The colors will be so much more brighter. So you're on a sacred journey. And the funny thing is that this one, right, says 11. So 11 is the manifestation, you know, the double gates, you know. So you really are. You need to go in and find out what you like, what's been really itching at you that you want to know, you know, like what's really driving you. What is it? Tarot? Is it oracle? Is it teacups? Is it pendulums? Is it mediumship? Is it dreams? But you've got this sight, and it's 360-degree sight, so that's pretty damn good. And embrace it. Embrace it, okay?
Oh, she says confirmation. She's very pleased with what we're saying. She said she does sing, and what we're saying is absolutely yes, ma'am. It's true. Confirmation.
Oh wow, cool. Go, Mel.
All right. So January 12th, 1974, you are the year of the tiger. If that's correct, right? Let me know if that January 12th, 1974 is correct, because if so, this would be
yes, it is. That is her birthday.
And I'm getting a phone call.
Well, they're gonna have to wait.
All right, so let's see here. You have a moon in Virgo with a Capricorn sun of yours, and you've got a lot of well, you got a nice little mixture. You've got Mercury in Capricorn, you've got Venus in Aquarius, Mars in Taurus, Jupiter in Aquarius, Saturn in Gemini, that's interesting too. Uranus in Libra, Neptune in Sagittarius. So you've got a little mixture of that fire, earth, air, water. And that's what I usually do is I look at birth charts, and I can usually tell somebody what their gifts and stuff are. Like if I could pull a full chart, I can actually get way more into detail for gifts. But here, definitely energy work for sure. And that Saturn and Gemini with that moon in Virgo. Communication, anything vocal is going to be good. And there's something else. I just can't pull it just right now. Gemini at 29 degrees. Mars and Taurus, that's pretty stable. Definitely built for business though too. So, I don't know what you do for work, but maybe start looking into maybe something, you know, that you could build on your own, you know, because Capricorns, you know, you guys are part of that elite, especially when it comes to business. The Hierophant reverse. So hold on, I'm gonna put one more here, and then I got the 7 of discs. So there's somebody around you that is oh, the devil card, card for Capricorn. Just be cautious about somebody around you, like basically trying to lead you by your nose into what you should be doing and with your life and everything. You know, you kind of have to fight against that, and and that 7 of discs, you know, that's definitely forging your own path and staying on the path that you are seeking. 2 of Swords. You're gonna want to get with somebody. Yeah, they got the 5 because you definitely want to get with somebody, with somebody new, get some new information, get some new inquiries, get some new things to look into to kind of expand out, because there's I get this feeling that there's a lot of diversity and different things that you can do. And like I said, I would like to pull a full birth chart so I can look at everything, and then I'd be able to get a little bit more into detail. Yeah, it must be Capricorn night for real. I'm thinking right now. But I don't know. There's just a couple things keep coming up. I would like to see the full birth chart before going into any major details. But yeah, definitely versatile in a lot of different areas.
Yeah, and she said you're absolutely right. She's agreeing with everything we're saying.
Knocked my sound out. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Mm.
Here we go.
You back yet? Okay. While we wait for Melanie to get back, I hope she's done with Phyllis, but we're going to move on to Cappy from the YouTube channel. Cappy is watching us from Cappy. Yep. And Cappy wants messages from the universe. So we're going to pull for that. Oh, I'm so glad that helped you, Phyllis.
Yeah, she's going to be a powerhouse.
Yeah, I've met so many people like that lately. I love it. This is a card that I pulled for you, Cappy. And it's Snow White and the Red Rose. And this talks all about a bonding type of love, like almost like a sister or brotherly style love. You want to seek out those relationships and make sure that they're nurtured. You want to have those deep-rooted relationships. That's what you need to focus on, because in the future, near future, you're going to need that person to lean on. And if you have those relationships already fostered, it's going to be what you need to focus on to get to things. Melanie, we're doing Cappy. The birthday is January 10th, 1998.
Oh, the baby Cappy. The baby Cappy.
Yeah, Cappy.
January 10th, 1998.
Yes,
not a January baby. I'm a January 29th baby, just FYI. So I am also a January baby. So yes, it is a very January type of night.
And I will go ahead and pull one more card for you. I pulled this one here, and this one is fairies. And this card talks about words, and specifically your words. What you say, people listen to, people hear. So you want to be cautious, because if you're angry, you don't want them to misinterpret your words. Or if you're really excited, you don't want them to misinterpret your words. So you want to be really careful on what you say and make sure it's actually what you want to say. Because sometimes we are in the heat of the moment, or excited or angered, and we say things that we don't really mean, or we don't understand the full meaning of until a later time. And then that upsets the people around us, and it causes a lot of conflict. So if you can take those few minutes before you go into anything and just think about what you're going to say, that's going to help you in the future. Go ahead, Beck.
Hi. Well, I think this is quite interesting. I got star blessings, the Syrian star. And this talks about the job that you had before you come to Earth, and you're a quite serious star. And you've come to here and you're finding the 3D Earth a little bit difficult. Well, this one is letting you know that it's not that difficult, that no matter what you do, whether you fulfill your mission here or not, you are still going to be that brilliant star and be accepted back into that family. It doesn't matter. You're here to learn. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to fulfill all the things that you ticked on that when you come there, all right, yeah, there's my list. I've got 425 things to do. I'm going to complete 425 things. If you complete the 400 things, you are still going to be accepted in heaven just as much as if you had completed them all. Just remember, your path will take so many different turns that your willpower seems to, I don't know why, but you, Cappy, you have this innate ability to bring your willpower back onto where it needs to be. So this is divine intervention pretty much. It's on a soul level. It really is. It's on a soul level saying that, you know, you've got submissions, but if you don't complete them all, it's okay. We still love you. Mel?
You are 7 months younger than my oldest daughter. That is crazy. My oldest is a 98 baby. You are a Capricorn with the Gemini moon. You are very versatile in the mental state of mind. You don't want to get too caught up in the mental state. You want to put a little bit more of that Capricorn into it and getting things done and taking care of stuff. But Gemini and the Capricorn, you know, that combination is the mastermind. And God, that Gemini Capricorn together, not only is that good for business, making money, but ideas, enterprising, you know, groupthink, just all of that. It's be very much a good money maker. You've got Mars, Jupiter, and Uranus all in Aquarius with your, and then you've got Venus in Capricorn conjunct to your Sun, and you've got Neptune. So you got Neptune, Venus, and your Sun all conjunct together in Capricorn. And then the only thing that you have outside of Capricorn and Aquarius is you've got Mercury and Sagittarius, which is really good for good for communication on a grander scale. But yeah, you're a thinker, that's for sure. You're a thinker. Let me pull some cards here. And you're so young, you're just a baby.
I didn't ignore you. I seen you come in. And if you see Mel kind of draw me stuff, I went in.
What? Where's my poke? I mean, she pokes Mel and she pokes Sarah. Where's Rebecca's poke? Miss McCoy's poke farm. Where's my poke?
So
she was probably scared you'd freeze again. Your internet would freeze if she poked you.
So the Wheel of Fortune. So the fun has begun. You know, you've got some good things.
It probably worked.
Waiting for you. Ooh. And be very cautionary about whoever this woman is, because I pulled the Queen of Cups reverse with the Princess of Cups reverse, pulled with the Empress reverse. So if there's like an overbearing woman or whatever in your life, you know,
oh crap!
Take him to the old McDonald McCoy farm and have him beaten with the shovel.
Oh dear! You know what? YouTube went poof. I think YouTube only allows us to broadcast for 2 hours, and we're at 2 hours and 12 minutes.
Yep. Oh.
Yes,
sorry,
I remember
Cappy.
correctly.
You have to get later, Cappy.
But if anybody else wants a reading, now is your time to speak up, because if not, we're gonna jump off.
I posted on there if you want to come join us on Facebook at the Sacred Dragon page.
You are doing it at Sacred Dragon and Aquarian Essence and Purple Nymph.
Purple Nymph?
Yeah. Yep, all three. I see all three on there.
Yep, like you hit the 2 hour mark.
Okay.
So what are we gonna do?
I guess YouTube is still good.
There it is. There's
Cappy just responded.
There's Cappy. Hi, Cappy.
Cappy, we always post to YouTube as well, or we try to. So you can totally watch from YouTube. We always post them, and if it doesn't show up right away, or if you lose feed, it'll come up on the replay.
Oh, you're welcome. So yeah, be careful of those overbearing women. There's like just overbearing, just feminine energies, you know, that you just gotta kick them in the cooter.
Oh my gosh, you guys are so polite. If anybody else wants a reading, this is your last call. And Liana says it looks like you came back. It just was for a second, I guess.
Yes, please.
Okay, weird. This is your guys' last call.
Ooh, we're back. We're back.
Not that we don't like hanging with you guys, but you know, we've been live for 2 hours already.
Yes. Time to get comfortable and get some work done. Well, women. It could be sisters, cousin, mother, grandmother.
And they might not be in your life right yet.
But cautionary.
Could be grandma.
They might not be somebody in your life right yet. But if nobody else wants a reading, we will jump off of here and we'll be back probably
Thank
Thursday.
you so much.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody, for joining us.
Thank you. We love
Yeah,
you
it's
all.
Oh, it's
been great energy.
It's been interesting, man. I'm just gonna.
Oh, yeah. Matt wants to know how the charts are coming.
They're coming pretty. They're interesting. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Oh boy. Oh god. I just can't think anything just yet.
If they're done.
Well, I pulled the charts. I pulled the charts. There's different things I'm doing with the charts, but I still gotta get that simple put together. And I gotta go into each one and individually as well as together.
Oh, we got one more request for a reading from Myra. Wait, how do I say that?
That's all you get, Matt.
Myra. I hope I said your name right.
Yeah, Myra.
Myra, maybe Myra.
If you want to just go ahead and pull just a quick card, and then we'll leave it at
Myra
that.
C.
Something we can.
I'm sorry, Myra. That's tops. Myra Seed.
Oh my gosh, we got more reading requests. There's 2 more now. Do you guys want to do them real quick?
Okay.
We are doing readings for donations. So if you want to donate, they are in the information is in the pinned post, the description. Let's see. Myra, did you have a specific question and a birth date?
She wants to know if she's going to be in a relationship this year.
Let's see.
When's your birthday?
I just asked her that.
Oh, okay.
When we're reading the birthday, I'll pull a card for relationship. You're not going to like this, but I just pulled this card too, but I feel like it's really right.
It sounds like we're playing poker, eh?
It's Snow White in the Red Rose, and it talks all about sisterly love. So yes, you're going to be in a relationship. No, not the kind you want to be in, not the kind you're looking for, but you are going to make new friendships, which are going to be beneficial, because who doesn't want more friends? But I will go ahead and I will pull another clarify card for you as well. And this one is, here it is, Enchantment. This basically says that you have it's the 12 dancing princesses. It basically says that you have a lot going on in your life. You have a lot of things that you are good at. You need to refine your focus, and you need to determine what it is you want to focus on, and focus on that. When you do that, more things are going to come to light for you. You're going to be in a better place. You're going to have just that eye-opening experiences where you're actually learning more, because you're focusing on one thing rather than multiple things at one time. So that's what you really need to focus on at this time. Rebecca?
Hi, darling. You got Nefertum in my offset. So Nefertum. And it says renewal and rebirth. So you're actually going through a transition at the moment where you're shedding off a lot of the old. So a lot of your old ideas of what you want in a relationship. So now it's no longer going to be blue eyes and blonde hair and thin physique with tattoos and he looks like Jason Momoa. Because now you're realizing that those people don't really friggin' exist and they're actually on television. So what it's saying is that you're having a renewal and a rebirth of the way you think and how you approach these relationships. Because you're finally realizing that all of it's just materialistic. You want someone that's got a bit of soul and a bit of substance, someone that you can have a chat with and go off into all the hours and it not be having to be based on sex or drinking or drugs or gambling. So this for me is a very positive card for you, because it states that you are literally getting rid of some of the old stuff that you would settle for, and you've upgraded. So your boundaries have now gotten higher. There's a little bit more of a higher expectation. Yeah. She's going to because she's over. You know what? She's over the bar boys. She's over there. G'day, I got a couple for you. Look at me, I'm so lovely. She's over it. Yeah, she's over.
Oh, we have more for you, Myra. Melanie's going to pull a card for you as well.
Yeah, nearly done. And so this is going to teach you how to look or look in other areas. So in your supermarket now, in your library, you know, in a business venture, you're going to go to the local bookshop and notice someone quite lovely there. So yeah, you're changing where you scope things out. And not only that, your pheromones are changing. So the scent that you're giving off now is actually going to change. It's not going to, because we attract those people when we give off the scent. So your scent is actually changing as well. Like I said, it's an upgrade, honey, and I think that's really good for you because you owe nobody nothing. You owe you whatever that is that you want to owe you. Go, Mel.
I want to say thank you, Liana. Thank you for posting the links and everything and helping out. We really appreciate it very much. So,
thank you, Liana.
All right, so just shuffling. All right, one more good one here. Yeah, that's a good one. And then we'll split the deck here. Oh, 9 of Cups. So that does, that is about some emotional fulfillment and being able to connect and just be just right with those emotions and your feelings and just things that are like, things that just feed your heart. And then I got the princess, the high priestess, and I pulled it reverse. So you're not trusting in your intuition. You're not trusting into your gut. You're not.
Thank you.
You just need to trust more within yourself. You need to trust yourself a lot more, way more than what you do. And we got so the Knight of Swords. This is just a cautionary about other states of mind and communication and just things from other people. Because you want to trust within you, not other within you, especially when it comes to those around you in your life. And then we've got dreams. And this is on more of like going after your dreams, going after what you are desiring, and that makes you feel, that gives you that 9 of Cups type of feeling, So yes, but you need to trust yourself a lot more.
Yep, going out and getting what you want like a boss. Like a boss.
Chase after dreams.
Like you are not going to bend anymore. Those
like a bad bitch.
That's right. Those boundaries are not bending anymore. That's right.
That was kind of creepy.
And we love you all, but we are going to jump off of here. So if you like us, share us, follow our page, and write us a review on our pages. All of us.
I hope that helped, Myra, and thank you. I'm glad that we got to.
Yes, and like and subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Yes, and Liana, we know your good moral support, but our time with you is through. Love you guys.
All right.
Bye.